In our men's discussion series, now we are on question number 20, that is last question. Question number 20: how does Indian society maintain continuity in traditional social values? Enumerate the changes taking place in it. Now this question there are two parts. First, social values of India, the social values. Second part, how we maintain the traditional social values, how we maintain these social values. After that, now third part is changes taking place in it, changes that is taking place in our social values. So ये इसका broad aspect इस question का. First you can start that we have a social values. In India there are certain social values like very famous unity in diversity, social values, unity in diversity, tolerance, collectivism, spiritualism, non-violence, and apart from this, family system, either it is joint family system में specific joint family system, etc. So these are certain social values in our traditional society. These values evolve over a period of time through different transitions. ठीक है, because इस क्वेश्चन में maintain the continuity in tradition and maintain the continuity in our traditional value system. ये आपका introductory part हो सकता है, ठीक है, that is your introductory part. After that, second part of question is how we maintain these social values, ठीक है, that is maintain social values. Social values को how we maintain social value traditions in our society. Firstly, you provide that there is flexibility and adaptability of different traditions in our society. इसमें you can provide an example that our this social values passed through different invasions from ancient history to modern, but still because we adopted some of the practices, some of the good practices, and we adapt, but we maintain our traditional value system. Okay. After that, we have culture of integration culture. We integrate other social values in our system. You can provide example that because of this social religious reform movement were taking place, where Raja Ram Mohan Roy were the father of social religious reform movement in modern India. So through this reform we adopted certain good practices and erode the evils that was present at that time. After that, you can provide, we have collective, in collectivism, that we celebrate different festivals. We celebrate festivals. Ultimately, through these festivals, it reinforces our value system. our value system like brotherhood, fraternity and purity, and obviously avoided through these celebrations we avoided the evil practices. Very famous example here you can provide. Because of this International Yoga Day we are celebrating, that is also a part of our soft diplomacy. After that, one point can be on globalization. Because of globalization we adopted certain Western Western concepts, but over the period of time we customized it or localized in our own way. Very famous that example of this very famous is aloo burger tikki. You can provide an example of that is multiculturalism. Example of multiculturalism. So through these practices we maintain our traditional social values. That is one part. Now second part, focusing on how changes taking place. Changes that taking place. Let me show the question. Question is social values, enumerate the changes taking place in it. Now changes taking place in it, you can provide here that however certain social values changing with time because of certain technological, even political changes in the society. Now these changes can be broadly categorized in two parts: changes in structural changes, one could be cultural changes. In structural changes, you can provide the family structure system is changing. Now we are heading towards nuclear family. New type of family concept is coming. Here is single type family, women headed family. There is women head family. So different type of families. That is because of this individualism is dominating in our society. Individualism. After that, through social media there is changing taking place because of social media influence. Certain social values changing. Very famous example, Me Too campaign. Within in it you can, because of media influence, the recent case of bully case is there. So you should provide these type of example which is having current oriented. After that, you can provide here that interpersonal relation is changing. Interpersonal relations now is changing. That is clearly visible. Family marriage system that is on the verge of changing. Certain practices like caste discrimination and occupation based on your past. So these type of changes taking place. Not only this, the old age, even old age institutions created to facilitate them well. So these are the changes which is taking place in our social values. That is providing that much. You should provide a 1 line or 2 line on concluding remark that yes, there is no doubt modernization or westernization have changes our social value system, but these changes is only limited. ठीक है. So here the dominant factor is the coexistence in between modernization and traditional social values. Through this, our traditional social values, very famous punchline, that is Vasudev Kutumbakam. इसको अंडरलाइन करो, वासुदेव कुटुंबकम, having a significant role where we consider whole world as a family. So that can be your concluding remark. So in this type of question, yes, you can provide as much as content you have, as much as diversified content with example. If you can substantiate your every point with example, that will fetch you good marks. So these are the small points. After that, in this type of question, society question, or where diagram is not there, so you can present your ideas in your own way. Even you can provide in this bullet form, it's up to you. Even you can provide in this type of format, it's up to you. Okay. Ultimately, how can you present your content, that matters, nothing else. So that much is sufficient. So this is question number 20 and complete of GS paper 1 2021 mains. So thank you for discussion. I am having a part of this discussion. Thank you again. I will be continuing in my next video or next update. For that, thanks, have a nice day, and keep watching my channel and proceed ahead. So thank you again.